let's continue where we left off with question B. B now states that f primed at x is greater than 0, so it's positive when x is -1 and when x is smaller than -1 and x is greater than 2. Okay, so that's our first interval. Our second one, f primed at x is smaller than 0, so it's negative, when x is in between -1 and 2. F at 0 is equal to 0. Okay, so in doing this question, the first thing I look at is that f at 0 is equal to 0, so that gives me a point. So when x is 0, the function is also 0. Okay, and in these questions, it's easier when you actually draw out your intervals. So we have important points or intervals at -1. So I'm just going to draw a dotted line right through -1 when x is -1 and when x is 2. Okay. I'm going to work backwards. Let's look at this interval here where we have the function is decreasing between -1 and 2. So it's decreasing and it's going to go through this point. Okay, we're not given much information, so we don't know where these max and mins are going to be. So we know that it's decreasing. Okay, so we don't know where it stops or where it begins. So we'll just draw a decreasing section. Okay. And then it's increasing on either side of -1 and 2. Positive, so it's increasing. Okay, increasing. And here it has to go like this. It has to be increasing, like so. Okay, so the tricky part here was that it actually gave us a point, and it didn't tell us that the derivative was 0. Okay, so it didn't tell us these max or mins or these changing in direction points here. It actually just told us a point, so that's where this point was plotted. Okay, so there we are. Just for completeness, we'll just label that, and that concludes this example. Only one more thing to take care of, and that is checking our learning. If f primed at x is greater than 0 for all values of x, then A, the function is always increasing, B, the function is always decreasing, or C, not enough information. Make your decision now. And the answer is A. It's positive for all values of x, then the function is always increasing. And that concludes today's lesson. We'll see you next time.